Hello, students. Hope you are doing well. Here we have a text and the directions for questions of the text is there is a passage below which is accompanied by a set of questions. We need to choose the best answer to each question which is given here. So this is the second question of the text. Let me point out. mm, so what this text is all about. If I look into the text, uh, so the text is indicating about education, right? And what does it say? It says that education matters to philosophy. Why? Now, because it plays a fundamental role in shaping human beings and their rational powers, isn't it? Uh, and indicating about what rational powers up and running. So it is also pointed people are not born with a fully developed rational abilities. Rather, these powers are cultivated through the educational process, isn't it? So which includes, you can say, acquiring language, conceptual structures, thinking styles, and communal practices. Education allows individual to inherit a cultural legacy, a cultural legacy, legacy, right? Cultural legacy. It is also stated that this cultural legacy enables them to engage with the world as objects of knowledge, whether in philosophy or any other domain of knowledge. Education is essential for understanding how the mind, region, and knowledge displays in human life. It is not just about knowledge transmission, but a constitutive element of the human life form. Education is crucial for, you can say that. Developing natural history judgment, uh, natural history judgment, so which characterizes life forms and sets norms, allowing us to describe how creatures should be, even if some deviate from these norms and are considered abnormal or defective. Right? What does it say? Abnormal or defective. So you can find out this now. Uh, so if you look into the author's tone of the or in the passage is informative and contemplative, informative, informative, and contemplative, isn't it? Contemplative. So beside that, also the style is nothing but reflective and philosophical one. A style of the passage is nothing but uh, reflective and philosophical. And if you look into the uh, argument of this text is that education is not merely a process of knowledge transmission, but a constitutive element of human life form. It is essential for developing natural historical judgment and understanding how creatures should be, setting norms that apply to various domains of knowledge. So, at the end of it, if you talk about the conclusion, so the conclusion of the text is education is fundamental to the formation of region, and you can say that um, it is also stated that, and anyone seeking to understand the expression of mind, region, and knowledge in human life should recognize it, its significance, isn't it? Significance. Well, if I talk about the main idea, uh, also same, education is a paramount importance of philosophy and to human development in general. So education is paramount importance to philosophy and to human development in general. It actually decorates individuals and their rational powers, providing them with the tools to engage with the world as objects of knowledge. So these are the couple of things that we generally find out while dealing with such kind of a text like style, tone, main idea, argument, all such kind of a thing. Well, let's move to the question. So what does the question point out here? So the question point out What is the primary function of natural historical judgment in the context of the passage? So the first option says to provide examples of normative description used in philosophy. Second, to demonstrate the subjectivity of normative descriptions in biology. Three, to illustrate the importance of education in uh, forming judgments about the natural world. And four, to highlight the variation in natural historical judgment among different species. Now, if I look into the first option, so the first option, to provide examples of normative description used in philosophy, doesn't associate actually the passage, doesn't associate natural historical judgment with the philosophy or normative description used in philosophy. Instead, you can say that it pertains or it relates to uh, biology, right? Biology and the natural world and the natural world, isn't it? Natural world. So hence, you can consider that option one is not true, right? Option two, uh, to demonstrate the subjectivity of normative description in biology, the passage does not specifically address the subjectivity of normative description in biology. It introduces what? The concept of natural historical judgment, but doesn't delve into its subjectivity, right? Subjectivity. So hence we um, cannot take option two as the primary function of natural historical judgment in the context of the passage. Look into the option three. Option three said to illustrate the importance of education in forming judgments about natural world. Yes, you can say that the passage emphasizes the role of education in shaping normative judgments about the natural world. It suggests that education is crucial, isn't it? Education is crucial in developing the ability to make informed and meaningful judgments in biology and natural history. So if I look into the option four, to highlight the variation in natural history judgment among different species, the passage does not primarily focus on the variation um, in natural historical judgments among different species. It is more actually more concerned, more concerned um, with the role of education in shaping these judgments, right? Hence, among the options given, option three is the correct and correctly identifies the main function of natural historical judgment in the context of the passage, right? Uh, I hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.